Hey everyone, and welcome to Demon Souls. This episode we are going to the Boletarian Palace and the gates of Boletaria. Right, so before we go anywhere, we're going to turn around, go behind us, grab the item. Late moon grass. If ever you do want to switch things out to storage, you can just send it to storage from your inventory. Kind of helpful. In the original, it never used to do that, and you'd go somewhere, want to pick up an item, and then have to, go through like, I don't know, all your storage and just figure out what you want to send and stuff. Sometimes you can't even do that because your armor weighs. Anyways, take out these guys. Now that we've upgraded our weapon, we can pretty much one-shot them. Crescent moon grass. Grab the warrior soul. There are two guys behind this one. One guy behind here. Alright, then we have a flame guy over to our right, a normal guy to our left. Oops, that's that flurry attack. And a flame sword to our left. I'll take out the flame sword to our right. These guys are great. They have a really good drop rate of pine resin and fire bombs, which we'll be using for the boss, which is directly behind this gate here. Oops. Oh no. Don't want to die this soon. Nope. Okay, so to our left here, to the right, in this direction, we have an archer. We're just gonna roll through all this crap. You can't really hit us here, so that's fine, and we can trigger these guys. Hate that flurry attack. Where did the archer go? Oh, there you are. Blended in with the scenery. Anyways, grab the half moon grass. Don't drop down there. I'm pretty sure you can survive, but we really don't want to do that. In fact, you may be able to see. This is why photo mode is great, because you can sort of just go down and have a look around. She's not there. That's alright. Probably because you need white tendency to get in here. That's an area we'll be doing at the very end of the walkthrough, just because there's so much risk in changing your character tendency there. It's a pain in the butt. Anyways, go through the door and roll out to sort of trigger that guy. There's also a guy in the doorway. A-hole. Roll through here for an item. 5 firebombs, awesome. We have 2 of these guys. We will be picking up a ring shortly that increases our health to 75% rather than 50. Kind of helpful. Alright, now this area, people throw firebombs at you, as you can probably just see in the background. Grab the mail breaker. not positioning the camera very well for these backstabs and stuff, so I must make a better effort with that. The idea here is that you see this guy run up here and attack him. Once you attack him, you'll get hit by a firebomb, so we just want to try and drag him down here. There we go. Otherwise, we've got this dude up there. Once you see that arm moving, roll towards him. I think we have a few more coming up. Oh man. Sometimes we can get this guy to fall down, not all the time. Anyways. And then coming up here, you want to sort of drag this guy down the stairs. Cool, he fell down, that is great. Alright, so this guy up the top here is our firebomb dude. We won't come to him until we drop down a bit. So you just want to run past this guy. There we go. He's much easier to attack from that angle rather than just get hit in the face by a firebomb. Is he a drop down one? I may have had that wrong. Kill this guy to the right of the ramp. There's another guy in the doorway. And then this is the guy that was throwing the firebombs. The drop down guy is, oh, the one that fell down. Okay, that is fine. Grab the half moon grass. Now come up these stairs and then about halfway just roll off. And it would have rolled down here, so we can now grab the bastard sword. Not a bad sword, but I mean, by the time you get to use it, there are plenty of other better swords. Personally, I always go for the scimitar. Alright, so when you get up here, turn around and go towards the archer. There's another archer and a spear guy. Drag the spear guy over here. Cool. Half moon grass. Now we're not going to go through here mainly because, well, we can go through it, but I mean, there's a red eye knight on the other side. At this point in time, he's a little bit too chunky for us. So we'll leave him where he is. But later on, we go down there and go to the mausoleum, grab a awesome weapon which can also be used towards a trophy. So this blue eye knight, exactly the same as the ones we fought in the tutorial area. He has a really good chance of dropping half moon grass. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's like 90% or something like that. You want to drop down here. Grab the crossbow, light crossbow, my bad. And I believe this is where that original guy dropped down that was throwing the firebombs. Going all the way up. I need to get a hustle on because this is what, 10 minutes into the video and I'm still need to fight the boss and get through the rest of this area. So anyways, ignore that fog gate, come through here, pick up the item, firebomb, awesome. May as well top ourselves up with health. Now, sometimes both of these guys will die. Yep, simply like that. Other times, the guy behind him is smarter and waits until the fire goes. So just be careful with that. If you fall down here, you're very most likely to die. Okay, he's fine. He'll take his while coming back. These chains, hit them. That'll get us the cling ring. No, it won't, sorry. It'll get us the jade hair ornament, which we trade with the stockpile Thomas for a item burden ring. Oop. Alright, so if you're clever enough, which generally I'm not for this area, I'm bad at aiming fire bombs because this has like no crosshair. We'll give it a go. There we go. So you can aim for those barrels and take out a couple of them. You're still going to have to fight some though. But I would recommend not wasting your fire bombs and saving them for the boss. Okay, open up the switch. This will just be a shortcut back to the top. So here is the cling ring. Now this is probably going to be the ring we use the most out of any other ring throughout the game. Less HP reduction when in soul form. So that means that we can now go to 75% rather than, or roughly 75%, rather than 50. We can pick up the old ragged set, which I believe is a female set. And the jade hair ornament, which we, like I said, trade to stockpile Thomas for a ring. So now that we've got a bit more health, makes things a lot less sketchy. All the way up, and we're going to go back to that fog gate that we kept walking past. Okay, so from here we can go a couple different directions. I'm going to take the main path. You can jump down there and grab that item, but I'd recommend taking out all the enemies from behind first and then doing it. I'll show you later. For the moment, roll back. And then wait for the flames to die off, because otherwise you will get hurt. Alright, we have two of these enemies. Just wait for this one to run towards you. And then we have this guy to the left. Oh, who wants to throw a firebomb at us? What? You've never done that before. Alright, coming to the right of this place, we have our first merchant. He will move 2 more times, maybe 3. 2 more times as we progress through these areas. He's pretty good. He sells a long sword, which is kind of good at the moment. A short spear, which will be helpful. The plate set. And some grass. I mean, if you're struggling, you can buy grass from... I know I died heaps here and kept losing my souls. And I was like, dude, like, I can't level up. What is going on? But came later. So just spread the love of your attacks over these guys. Another cheeky way to do it is bringing them through here and then using a firebomb to get all these. But I'm not that graceful. I'm useless at that. So I'd have a better chance at parrying them all. Anyway, we've got this guy here. We're going to take out. We've got 2 more archers and a blue knight. So 1 archer on this level. Grab the item. Soul item. We have a blue knight at the top of the stairs, and if we can sort of backstab him quickly, like that, means we're not dealing with the archer as often. Excellent. Oops, camera, what is going on? So grab the late moon grass. This is probably half moon grass. Late moon, nice. Oh man, there's so many times I've had to edit out me sneezing and coughing throughout this whole damn episode. Anyways, just try to lure these guys up here. Don't do what I did and get hit. Now there's only 2 more of them, so that'll be fine. 1. Okay, now you can come through these boxes here, and this is the area we just want to take out all the enemies, because there's an NPC and he will generally help you fight them, but of course there's always a chance of hitting the NPC when they help you fight things, and then that pisses them off, so I'd rather just leave it. To the right here we have a soul item, and then right now we have a blue knight with a claymore. Oh, that thing depletes stamina like no tomorrow, so just be careful. Oh. Okay, grab the half moon grass. Coming to the left here, and then hard left again. Alright, then all the way over here, we have Archer Dude. We have an item sitting in the corner, which is a soul item. And again, if you want to use a firebomb here, it can actually make life a hell of a lot easier. Just make sure you aggro. Okay, they're not going to aggro. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, so I'm keeping a minimum of 8 firebombs. Oh, wow, dudes. Stop that. And should be 1 more hiding in here. Okay. Grab the sharp stones. Some of those can be really difficult to say, so I'm just going to say the base name. Whether they're a shard or a chunk or a stone or whatever's, they're tongue twisters, man. And I can barely speak properly as it is, just because I'm useless, not because I'm slow. Anyways, carrying on through here, this is where we have a scimitar. That is going to be probably our main weapon of the game. We're going to transform it into a boss weapon. We have these 2 here who broke out of the area over there. So this is where they came from. And then we have Ostrava up there asking for help. Oh man, stop that. As you can see, I'm just as quick to tank attacks, and I really shouldn't do that. Alright, so we got the soul item, and we have Ostrava. Gives us the brass telescope, which is something I've never used whatsoever. And then we're going to go up to where he was standing. So this is why I wanted to get rid of all the enemies. It's because he just walks back and forth from where we met him to here to all the way over to where all those guys were with the flame barrels and stuff like that. He'll fight them. He's actually pretty hearty. He can take a hit. But it's, yeah, I don't know, fighting with him, you risk hitting him, and then he gets all pissed off at you and doesn't want to talk to you, and it affects your character tendency, so, yeah, I'd just rather do it the safe way. Just for a walkthrough anyway. I think if this was my own playthrough, I wouldn't really care that much. Anywho, coming over here, we want to grab another ring. So this ring is going to be significantly important, the thief ring. it stops enemies from noticing you as much. So pretty much, if they've got an aggro range of 2 meters, then now they'll have an aggro range of 1 meter. However, if you aggro them and then put it on, they're still going to be pissed off at you. So I mean, just put it on before they've noticed you. Alright, so coming through this way, we will go back up here through the fog. Hit the side of this and all of these concrete balls will fall out. And just, which will trigger these guys to die. Now during New Game Plus, it's not actually enough to kill them all, so you've got to deal with a whole bunch of angry archers. Pick up the bolt. And we have 2 guys here to the left. I'm just gonna aggro one of them. There we go. These guys can be really annoying to fight on their own. To fight together. Now, this area here, there's 2 dragons down there, a red one and a blue one. Eventually, we're going to end up killing the red one. In fact, if not next episode, then the episode after. The blue one is an in-game thing, so yeah, we won't worry about him. But he'll disappear once we get pure white tendency, or even just a little bit more of that. Anyways, the dragon's going to appear directly ahead of us. There we go. You want to just wait here until he starts breathing fire. And then run all the way back. Now, from here, he'll appear, probably do one more flamethrower. Yeah. And then he's going to appear one more time, and instead of flamethrowing, he's just going to disappear. Once he's gone, that's our time to run. In fact, if you're skeptical, just top yourself up with health. Now, he's missed 2 archers, so near to the end of this, if you just want to like zigzag run, or if you want to hold your shield up, that's fine, but it means this is sort of his area where he can't reach with his flamethrower. Don't worry about those items, they're not that important. Coming through here, to the right, we have our lever that'll open the boss area. Okay, so now we're going to head down. Through this door is one on the left, one on the right. You just want to come out and then back in to try and bait someone. Okay, we got both of them. Alright, then you want to come to the left here, roll through these. I believe this is pine resin. Yeah, it is. 4 of them. Nice. And in this room here is about three or 4 enemies. Just want to draw him out. May as well take this guy on here and then roll towards the corner, because this guy's going to throw firebombs at us. If we're not careful. That time he didn't. He knew what I was saying and he's like, nah, I'm not doing it. Alright, grab the half moon grass. And coming down here, now we're going to find a new enemy. And he's going to have a big shield and he's going to be all slimy like, and he's going to fire arrows at us. Best way to tackle these guys is either fire or hitting them from behind. Oops. As you can see, it was a one-shot from behind. And these guys also have a high chance of dropping upgrade materials. Now, early on, this is great. In fact, there's a great farming spot after the boss. Anyway, it's coming through here. Pick up the soul item. We have another slimy dude. Top yourself up with health, because if you do die in this area, it's going to be from gravity or from one of these guys. So, I mean, gravity sucks just as much. So you can see just how much damage we do from the side. Hardstone shard. Grab the half moon grass. And open up the shortcut. So now we can take on the boss. Alright, so this is Phalanx. You'll get a trophy for beating him. Also, what you want to do is equip your fire bombs and pine resin. Now, he's surrounded by a whole bunch of those shield slimy dudes. They will still drop upgrade materials, and once you kill them, all of them die. So, really, you don't need to focus on them too much. But if you want to, make this fight last a little longer, have a bit more fun, you can just throw fire bombs. I mean, it creates an opening at least. Alright, other than that, you can use your pine resin and just go for gold on the boss. So the general idea of these guys is that they overwhelm you with your spears. With their spears, sorry. So firebombs ain't such a bad idea. And one more. So if you want, go around the arena, pick up all the upgrade materials that those guys have dropped. And then before you do anything else, run to the Arkstone and go back to the Nexus. Because as you can see, we've just beaten the boss and we've gone back to human form. Right, now before we do any leveling up or anything, in fact I'll save that for the next episode, we are going to throw ourselves off the stairs. In fact, I feel a bit dramatic when I do this. It's like, you just had this great victory and then all of a sudden you just want to throw yourself down the stairs. Again, as I said in the previous episode, this does not affect character tendencies or world tendencies by killing yourself in this particular area, which is great. It's exactly the kind of out we needed. If you're in human form and you kill yourself in the world, it'll affect the world tendency. So just, be aware of that. Anyways, from here, we'll do that next episode. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page. Next episode, we will level up, talking to the Black Maiden and Monumental. Also, we're going to grab a magic sword very quickly and probably take on the Tower Knight. So thank you for watching. See you next time.